All right. Everyone liked you last time, so you got to come up. Look over there. Look in the camera. No, in the camera. Look. How much money do you think I transferred today? Do you have any guesses? Do you have any guesses? Are you camera shy? I think you're camera shy. How much money do you think I transferred today? Do you think I met my goal? Do you think I met my goal? I don't know. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and I've been taking you guys with me for the journey of paying off close to $140,000 worth of student loan debt. And in today's video, my goal is to show you guys exactly how much money I'm able to transfer this week, being another Transfer Tuesday video, to hopefully reduce my debt down to an even smaller amount. Now, this will mark the first transfer for the month of March of 2024. And as you guys may have remembered from February last month, I made some updates regarding how my transfer process was going, how my student loan debt payoff journey was going. And February was a little bit of a rougher month because my expenses were higher. I had more things to pay for outside of just my student loans. And therefore, it was hard to meet the $3,000 goal that I set for myself every single month to be able to transfer towards my student loans, my remaining student loans. I wasn't able to do that. I was only able to transfer around $2,000 last month. And therefore, I'm hoping that this month, the month of March, is going to be a little bit more of a smooth sailing month. I'll be hopefully able to get back on track with my goal of $3,000 transferred every single month. Now, before we dive into the actual numbers of how much money I was able to transfer towards my remaining student loan debt, I just want to take a brief moment in this video to say that if you find enjoyment or entertainment or even inspiration in watching someone else pay off debt or get themselves into a better financial situation, I try to make videos like this on a weekly basis, showing you guys exactly how I am getting myself out of this $140,000 worth of student loan debt crisis that I am in and hopefully going to be out of soon. But if you find enjoyment from that type of content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to future videos on this channel. So currently, at the time of filming this very video, I have an outstanding federal loan balance of $10,036.09. And I hopefully, by the end of this video, will be below $10,000 with an outstanding balance on my student loans, which will be awesome. I actually thought I was lower than $10,000 amount outstanding several videos ago, but I did my math wrong, and unfortunately I am not. So $10,036.09 is my current amount of outstanding student loan debt, and we are going to be tackling that amount today. Not fully tackling, but giving it a nice dent, a nice hard punch. All right, so let's get into the main event here, which is how much money I was able to transfer towards these specific federal loans. Now, to remind you guys, I have two specific let's call them loan groups because that's what the website calls them. Two specific loan groups, Loan AD and Loan AG. Loan AG has a current amount outstanding of $3,334.49 with an interest rate on that loan group of 4.29%. This is the one that I'm tackling the most heavily currently. And it is also the one with the highest interest rate and the lowest amount outstanding. So it fulfills both the avalanche method and the snowball method of debt repayment strategies, if you're familiar with those. And then the second loan group that is left outstanding as a part of that $10,000+ is Group AD or Loan Group AD. That one has a current balance amount outstanding of $6,701.60 and has an interest rate of 3.86%. So they're not too far off from each other in terms of interest rates. But as you guys can see, one of them is actually double pretty much the other. And my goal is to hopefully pay off that first one I mentioned, Loan AG, first, and then directly target Loan AD. And hopefully, my plan is to have both of these paid off sometime in May. My goal was to do it at the beginning of the month when my birthday is, but I think it's going to be probably closer to the end of the month of May of 2024. As I said in the beginning, was not able to make a heavy $1,000 or $1,500 transfer during today's video because I don't want my savings account to drop to a point where there's not at least 2 to 3 months of expenses covered with my savings. I don't think that's smart to do. I could live riskily. I could live more risky and just make another $1,000 transfer today, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. And so until I have more money sitting in that savings account, I'm not going to be transferring as heavy of as an amount as I normally would. So today, on this Transfer Tuesday, for the first Transfer Tuesday for the month of March, and I realize it just got very dark in this room. I guess it's for dramatic effect. For Loan AD, I transferred $82.94. And if you're wondering, that is just the regular monthly payment that would go towards that loan. That's just the minimum balance that's due. But the real point of interest here is Loan AG, which is the one I'm targeting the most heavily. And that I transferred an amount of $500 even for Loan AG, bringing today's total payment amount or total transfer amount for the first payment of March of 2024 to $582.94. Now that money will be officially transferred probably tomorrow morning or maybe later this afternoon. This video will obviously go live on a Tuesday. That's why we call it Transfer Tuesday. Even though I don't make the transfers on Tuesday, I make them on Monday because it just fits my schedule better. And I just release them on Tuesday to kind of catch the Transfer Tuesday wave in the YouTube algorithm. Going back to what I said before, I don't like to just deplete my 2 to 3 month emergency account, emergency savings. I try to be as aggressive as I possibly can with my remaining loan debt to get it paid off as quickly as I can. That way the interest isn't being chewed up and I can then put that extra money towards investments. That'd be way more fun to do. But I don't want to do it at the expense of not having anything left over in case of an emergency. So if you're wondering, am I going to be able to meet my goal of $3,000 for this month? I don't know. I would love to, but I don't want to do it at the expense of having nothing left in my savings account. That would be bad. And then I wouldn't be able to pay any of my bills, and that would result in way more debt and way more heartache and way more stress. We don't need that. There's actually no deadline for these student loans I have left over. The reason I say May is just because that's the deadline I set for myself, and I'm going to try to do what I can to pay it off by May, but if not, nothing really bad will happen. It's just kind of what I set it up for my birthday present to myself, to be debt-free from my student loans. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in another week and watching these videos, commenting, subscribing, liking, everything you guys do. It's so encouraging each week to come back and see a lot of you. I see familiar faces down in the comment section and familiar names. And so it's really nice to see you guys like sticking around for this journey. I know it's been long and probably longer than I would like it to be, but that's just how life is sometimes. We have to roll with the punches and roll with the cards we're given, roll the dice. I don't know why I keep saying roll, but thank you guys so much for encouraging me each week and tuning in. I appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Take care.